Picture this. You're scrolling through travel photos online, dreaming of exploring distant lands, visiting family abroad, or finally taking that adventure you've been planning for years. But then reality hits. Visa applications, embassy queues, rejection letters, the endless paperwork that makes international travel feel impossible. Well, here's some incredible news that's going to change everything for you in 2025. The Guyanese passport has just become significantly more powerful than ever before. Multiple nations around the world have opened their borders to us, removing those frustrating visa barriers completely. We're talking about destinations where you can literally book your flight today and travel tomorrow. No forms to fill out, no embassy appointments, no waiting for approval stamps. Today, I'm counting down 7 amazing countries that have welcomed Guyanese travelers with open arms this year. And trust me, the country at number 1 will absolutely blow your mind. It's a destination that holds deep meaning for so many of our families. So grab your passport and let's discover where your next adventure awaits. Number 7, Panama. Let's kick off our countdown in beautiful Central America with a country that's quickly becoming the Caribbean's gateway to the Americas, Panama. Here's the fantastic news. Panama now welcomes Guyanese citizens for tourism and business visits lasting up to 90 full days. That's an entire season of exploration. Imagine what you could experience there. Walk through Panama City's gleaming financial district, where modern skyscrapers blend perfectly with colonial charm and vibrant Latin culture flows through every street. Escape to the Bocas del Toro archipelago, where crystal-clear Caribbean waters and pristine beaches create the perfect tropical getaway that feels wonderfully familiar. And if you love a good shopping adventure, the colon-free zone offers incredible deals on everything from electronics to fashion, all completely tax-free. This change didn't happen by accident. Panama recognizes Guyana's growing economic influence, especially our booming energy sector, and they're strengthening diplomatic ties through practical measures like this. So if you've been dreaming of Central American adventures, Panama is calling, and all you need is your passport. Number 6, South Africa. Now, this next destination might surprise you, but it represents something truly historic for Caribbean-African relations. South Africa has officially opened its doors to Guyanese travelers, allowing 90-day visa-free visits starting this year. Think about the incredible experiences waiting for you there. Picture yourself on an authentic African safari in Kruger National Park, watching elephants, lions, and rhinos roam freely in their natural habitat. Stand on the shores of Cape Town with the magnificent Table Mountain towering behind you, creating one of the world's most breathtaking urban landscapes. Walk through Soweto or visit Robben Island, connecting with the powerful legacy of Nelson Mandela and South Africa's journey toward freedom. This visa agreement represents something deeper than tourism. It's about rebuilding connections between the Caribbean and Africa. South Africa sees Guyana as a key partner in education, agriculture, and cultural exchange. For many Guyanese, this isn't just travel. It's a chance to reconnect with our African heritage in the most authentic way possible. Number 5, Serbia. Ready for a European adventure without the typical visa headaches? Let me introduce you to a hidden gem that's rolling out the red carpet for Guyanese travelers. Serbia, nestled in the heart of the Balkans, now offers 30-day visa-free access to Guyanese citizens, making European exploration suddenly much more accessible. Here's what awaits you in this fascinating country. Explore ancient fortresses and castles that predate European colonization of the Americas, each telling stories of empires and conquests spanning centuries. Enjoy local wines along the beautiful Danube River, experiencing European cafe culture at its most authentic and affordable. Dance until dawn at Belgrade's legendary music festivals, where the nightlife rivals any major European capital. Unlike many European Union countries with strict visa policies, Serbia maintains independent border control and has chosen to welcome Guyanese visitors as part of their growing international partnerships. They recognize Guyana's rising economic profile and see us as valuable tourists, investors, and collaborators in the years ahead. Number 4, Singapore. Our next destination takes us to Asia, to a country that represents the absolute pinnacle of urban development and multicultural harmony. Singapore, one of the world's most advanced city-states, now welcomes Guyanese citizens for 30-day visa-free visits. We're talking about a country that consistently ranks as the safest, cleanest, and most efficiently run nation on Earth. And they've just given us unrestricted access. Experience the futuristic gardens by the bay, where massive artificial trees light up the night sky, in a display that looks like something from a science fiction movie. Discover why Singapore is considered the street food capital of Asia, where world-class meals cost less than what you'd spend on lunch back home. Walk through neighborhoods where different cultures, languages, and religions coexist perfectly, creating a model of diversity that the whole world studies. This visa waiver reflects Singapore's recognition of Guyana's growing importance in international trade, sustainable development, and regional leadership. It's not just about tourism. It's about mutual respect between two small nations making big impacts on the world stage. Number 3. Brazil. Now, let's talk about our massive neighbor to the south. A country that shares not just our border, but increasingly our vision for regional cooperation and shared prosperity. Brazil has updated their bilateral agreements with Guyana, allowing our citizens to visit visa-free for up to 90 days. That's 3 full months of exploration in South America's largest nation. This is absolutely huge for so many reasons, and I'm going to break down why this changes everything for Guyanese travelers. First, let's talk about the Amazon experience. Trek through sections of the Amazon rainforest, literally the planet's lungs, where you'll encounter biodiversity that exists nowhere else on Earth. We're talking about pink dolphins swimming in chocolate-colored rivers, jaguars prowling through dense canopies, and indigenous communities who've preserved ancient wisdom for thousands of years. From Manaus, you can take riverboat journeys that last for days, sleeping in hammocks under star-filled skies that stretch endlessly above the forest canopy. Then there's Brazil's incredible cultural tapestry. Join the world-famous Rio Carnival, where millions celebrate in the streets during the most colorful, energetic festival humanity has ever created. But here's what many people don't realize. Brazil's cultural celebrations extend far beyond Rio. In Salvador, Bahia, you can experience Afro-Brazilian culture in its purest form, with capoeira performances on colonial cobblestone streets and music that will move your soul. In São Paulo, you'll find one of the world's most diverse food scenes, where Lebanese, Japanese, Italian, and traditional Brazilian flavors create culinary magic on every corner. Discover Brazil's endless coastline. We're talking about over 4,000 miles of beaches, each with its own personality. The golden beaches of Bahia offer warm waters and coconut palms swaying in Atlantic breezes. Fortaleza's stunning shores feature some of the most consistent winds on the planet, making it a windsurfing and kitesurfing paradise. And if you're looking for something more secluded, the beaches of Jericoacoara feel like they belong in a fantasy novel, with towering sand dunes meeting crystal-clear lagoons. The potential for trade, education, cultural exchange, and family connections is absolutely enormous. This agreement represents Brazil's recognition that the Caribbean, and especially Guyana, with our booming economy, represents the future of South American cooperation. Number 2. United Arab Emirates. Our next destination might not be the first place you'd think of for Guyanese travelers, but it represents an incredible opportunity that's just opened up. And the connections run much deeper than you might imagine. The United Arab Emirates finalized a comprehensive visa waiver agreement with Guyana in January 2025, offering 90-day visa-free access. But let me tell you why this is absolutely revolutionary for our people. Picture yourself exploring Dubai, a city where gold, technology, and limitless ambition have created one of the world's most spectacular urban environments. Walk through the Dubai Mall, which isn't just a shopping center, but a complete entertainment universe with aquariums, ice rinks, and fountains that dance to music. Stand atop the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, and watch the sun set over a city that literally rose from the desert in just a few decades. But Dubai is just the beginning. Each of the 7 Emirates offers something unique. In Sharjah, known as the cultural capital, you can explore traditional souks where the scent of cardamom and frankincense fills the air, and where craftsmen still create beautiful pottery and textiles using techniques passed down through generations. Experience desert safaris in luxury vehicles, watching the sunset over sand dunes that stretch beyond the horizon. But here's what makes UAE desert experiences special. You're not just riding through sand. You're experiencing Bedouin culture, learning about navigation by stars, enjoying traditional Arabic coffee around campfires, and understanding how civilizations thrived in these seemingly harsh environments for thousands of years. This visa waiver isn't just paperwork, it's recognition that Guyana matters in global conversations about energy, development, and international cooperation. It's an invitation to be part of one of the world's most dynamic regions, where tradition and innovation create opportunities that didn't exist anywhere else just a generation ago. Number 1. United Kingdom. Pause, deeply emotional tone. And now we reach the most significant, most emotionally powerful announcement on this entire list. The destination that will bring tears to many eyes and joy to countless hearts across Guyana. Educational opportunities that were previously complicated by visa restrictions are now completely accessible. Visit world-renowned universities like Oxford, Cambridge, Imperial College London, and the London School of Economics. Attend open days, speak with admissions counselors, explore scholarship opportunities, and get a real feel for what studying in the UK could mean for your future or your children's futures. This isn't just about tourism or convenience. For so many Guyanese families, this represents healing, dignity, and freedom of movement that previous generations could only dream about. It's about being treated as equals, as partners, as people whose contributions to British society over generations are finally being acknowledged and respected. People whose passport carries weight and whose presence is welcomed. For many families, this isn't just policy change. It's the healing of old wounds and the opening of new possibilities that seemed impossible just a few years ago. And there you have it. 7 incredible destinations where your Guyanese passport now opens doors immediately, each representing a different aspect of our growing global connections and the respect we're earning on the world stage. Because in 2025, it's not just borders that are opening for Guyanese citizens, it's a whole world of possibilities, connections, adventures, and opportunities waiting for you to explore. The world is recognizing that Guyanese people bring value wherever we go, through our work ethic, our cultural richness, our educational achievements, and our positive contributions to every community we join. No visa required, no barriers, no limits. Just pack your passport, embrace your heritage, and go show the world what Guyanese excellence looks like. The adventure starts now.